You are now plugged. Yes. Yeah. Welcome. Yeah. Welcome to the Plugged In Show. You're welcome. Welcome to the Plug. City life. City. Look. Hey.
They will get the point. There'll be a dialogue. There'll be some communication. And I'm quite certain there will then be some understanding.
Welcome to the Plugged In Show. Showtime. Yeah. What we got? Welcome to the Plugged In Show. Showtime. Debonair. City life. L. What up, L? AJ. What up, AJ? Pellegrino tweets. Tweets. S.STREET Media. You know what I mean? Yeah. Easy on them. S.STREET. You already know what it is. Welcome to the Plugged In Show. Success is truly yours. Today.
They will get the point. They will get the point. There'll be a dialogue. There'll be some communication. And I'm quite certain there will then be some understanding.
Yeah, you already know what it is. It's the Black Bruce Wayne in the building. We are here. It's Sunday. Chiba Gang is definitely in the building. AJ couldn't be here, but we got Pellegrino holding it down.
Yeah.
Pellegrino, how you
Jersey
feeling?
in the building.
All right now.
Yeah.
Don't start shucking the job
you
at that.
already know.
All right. Salute to Pellegrino, Chiba Gang holding it down. But today is special. Home team is in the building. And let me tell you something. This individual that is here sitting across from me, fire. Fire is an understatement. But I'm gonna just let y'all decide for yourselves. We gonna talk music. We gonna talk all of that. But y'all, I need y'all to give a big ass round of applause for Monty, the motherfucking mogul in the building.
We outside. We are outside, gentlemen.
What's
going on?
Monty, how you feeling?
Chilling, man. You know what I'm saying? Just vibing, progressing, being a blessing. That's the vibe.
That's what I'm talking about. Your energy is undeniable, and I can tell just by the individuals and people that are around you. Everybody is always either laughing or always in tune to what you got going on and what you're doing.
Hope so.
It always bounces.
I know
back.
I make you laugh, Deb.
All the time.
I make him laugh.
I was like, damn, I gotta try to be real serious and interview and really, you know what I mean? But when we see each other at shows and in passing, it's always laughs and jokes and what you working on and everything like that. But I gotta say, I'm proud of you, man. I see you always it's like your second home.
Yeah. Definitely making that an objective, period, to constantly be creating. That's what I see, like, a lot of my, I would consider them peers or, artists that I see that are excelling, and they are constantly creating, even though they have so many different types of business endeavors and so many different people moving with them. They're still staying creative, always creative. So, we got to stay on top of it. Sometimes I'll be tired. Wasn't I tired last week? I was fucking tired. I was pissed off. I was aggy, but still, like, the creative is way more important than your personal. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes. That's how I look at it.
That's a fact. Mm-hmm. Before we go any further, I do got to give a shout out to Wise Guy Heck.
Because he's in the building. I was trying not to be excited because, look, that's all I see is him on the camera. I miss my bro all day. I miss my bro all day.
Let me tell you something, man. This is a good dude. Every time I talk to him, either he's dropping gems or he's putting me on to something. Always great energy. Shout out to the Reality Check. Had me up there on DTF, showed love. Just a good brother, so I want to make sure I took time to gave him his just due while we here. You know what I mean?
Genius, yo.
That's a fact.
Are you
That's
not
a
plugging
fact.
yourself, genius? You're getting me tight.
He's
getting me tight.
You setting up over there. That's a fact.
I was shaking.
So with the quarantine, how did you keep yourself from, like, a lot of people were depressed and a lot of people just couldn't take it. Things were shutting down, businesses, jobs, everything like that. And being an artist sometimes with juggling family and juggling work and all of that and still trying to be creative and come out with new material and work on your projects. How do you keep your focus and your balance with that?
Honestly, during the quarantine, I had a very human experience. It was the first time I've ever I was working a different type of job, so it wasn't a lot of the music that I was allowed to do, or the time I allowed myself to be able to do music. It wasn't too large on that scale. Then changes occurred, and I was able to constantly have this moment of creativity, this moment of time, and now it's like I feel like blessed, I guess, in a sense. I went through a lot of ups and downs. I was kind of in a relationship a little bit. It wasn't real, but it happened because of quarantine. So, you kind of got stuck in that moment. But even during the quarantine, I was in creative mode. Like, I constantly stayed in the studio. I cannot not go to the studio because, like, honestly, my fucking head is, like, just all the time is busting. All the time it feels like something's just busting out of my head. So I have to be in a mode where I could get out all that creative juice. So that's the engineering. That's the, you know what I'm saying? That's the that's just getting my whole vibe right together. That's the energy that I got done during the quarantine. I had to get out my own head. You know what I'm saying? I feel like me and Heck hit the ground running. That's a fact.
That's a fact. Shout out
you know what
to
I'm saying? He was on time in this quarantine. I feel like quarantine was like the summer.
Word.
See, that's what I was saying. I said this year was the year of the grinders, man. Shout out to the hustlers. Even shout out to the scammers. I knew some scammers.
Shout out to the scammers, yo.
That was coming up, man.
The summer was lit.
Yo, I'm telling you, everybody.
The summer was lit.
And then they had the little stretch where niggas was getting 800, off the unemployment.
Benefits.
So
Summer was lit, yo.
Yeah.
Niggas in Brownsville and East New York getting Moet every weekend. I see y'all niggas. Yo,
Yeah. I ain't gonna say I was scamming. I'm just gonna say I was in the vicinity, and I'm gonna just say, the beneficiary of the, I became a beneficiary.
Big words, man. Hit it with the big words.
At a moment, I was a beneficiary. I was I was able to benefit from the situation.
Right.
But I wouldn't say I was out here scamming. That's not my life. But I will say them niggas had a great summer.
That's what the fuck I'm
You know
talking
what I'm
about,
saying?
man.
Had a great summer, guys. We had what? A great summer. I wasn't doing nothing. He wasn't doing nothing. But it was a great summer, Everybody had their own vibe going on.
It was. And that right there is just a testament to the wave, you know what I mean? Yo, she's in tune with everything that's going on. I remember that you had a open session. I was able to see some of your creativity.
It's crazy because it wasn't an open session, Dad.
Oh, was it?
It wasn't. You were invited. Was he not invited? Why do you lie to these people and have them thinking that it's open session?
Talk to me.
Tell these people the truth, Hack.
Talk to me.
Tell them.
We're gonna talk just a little strategic.
Yeah, give them
Gotcha.
a little strategy.
Yeah, slide on up, Scoop.
They got shit
Scoop
twisted.
to the
Don't
table.
get it fucked up.
I'm not giving away too many gems, right? But this is just something that people need to understand among artistry.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, my bad. Another mic? My apologies.
Big Mike.
No, we all good. We working it out.
Big shout out to Math.
Wise man.
Yeah,
It's the work ethic for me.
Yeah.
I love him. You
situated.
know what I'm saying? Math, I love you, bro. From one man to another. You know what I'm
That's a
saying?
fact.
I can say that
He
confidently.
was gonna throw blows for you, bro. That's
You know
a
what I'm
fact.
saying?
He was ready for it.
But like just little gems, like artists. I always hear this. The artists are always sensitive about their shit, right? A lot of artists, they want to be true to themselves.
Absolutely.
They sensitive about their shit. So it's like one artist never wants to maybe like humble themselves, or maybe be like, oh, you know what? I don't want to make it look like I'm hopping on this wave and just fucking with so and so. But you respect the person's artistry. You know what I mean?
Right.
So on our end, we want to make it a comfortable environment for the ones that's serious about your craft. Speak up. The ones that's really serious are gonna speak up. So when I put the post out there originally, you know what I'm saying that we had an open session, it was really just to see who was about the shit that I had already been talking to certain individuals with prior. Because remember when I put the post, we had talked almost a week prior to that about how we should do something in the stew.
Right.
So if I knew of anything, if Deb was serious about it, when he saw that, because he be out, he on the gram, he on the media, he's not missing nothing
At all.
So when he saw that, he was the first person to hit us. Like, yo, what up? I'm free. Then it's automatic. Come up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
if we didn't get any responses, which we gave a fuck less, we already had people that was gonna call automatically. So if you didn't hit me, you know what I'm saying, which would have been a surprise to me, we was already gonna call you like, yo, Dad, studio this time, show up. If you got time, pull up.
Right.
You know what I mean? But you just made it look better on our end to show that if we putting something out there and somebody actually bites back, know that you gonna see a product out of it. So Deb bit for the look of it, even though we already had that in the cooks. And then when he came to the studio, now they gonna see the product. And when they hear the product, they're gonna be like, that could have been me. It could have been you.
Could have been,
You know what I'm saying? It could have been
right.
you. And it's not on no cocky shit. It's not on no cocky shit. It's really, with all the humble in my heart and this female's heart, we love every artist that does what we do.
But we want you to be on the same timing as us.
But you gotta have that same passion that we have.
Where your heart at, nigga?
You know what I mean? Because the music that we produced that day, once we put our little sprinkle on it, it's our song.
Oh man, yeah.
Because I was just telling him, I was like,
because you gave us the best of you, so we gonna give you the best of us.
Yo, Deb took my fucking head off on that song. I ain't let nobody hear that shit. Not until I get another verse in. Y'all got me fucked up. Took my head off, did he not?
He did.
He took my fucking head off. That's how we talk. That's how we talk.
I don't want to say he
that's how we talk.
He came prepared.
That's real shit.
I'm not surprised.
Fucking head off, cuz I said, oh, he did. He did take my fucking head off.
We're not even gonna even go in depth with it on a business standpoint, but understand that nothing is done without at the end goal that everybody's gonna get financial backing and gain of what we do. We're not making music for free.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? So when we step in the stool, know that the product's coming out, it's gonna get a fucking check behind it. So y'all could play like we just wanna just get in the studio and, you know what I mean, and just, you know what I'm saying? Let's just create, yeah. But if we got game plans behind our shit.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So everybody that fuck with us.
I love
the
people.
Game plan is a game
but
plan
I hate people.
That's a fact. You know.
You know what I'm saying?
And if you know Monty, then you know she quarterbacking it. And that's just a little small little punchline. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
If you know Monty,
Love
you know
people, but I hate people. Right? I love you. I don't hate you.
Hey.
But some people, I hate them.
I could dig it.
They not on our time. You feel me? Anybody that's not on my time, I got beef with you. Facts. Get on time, nigga. I'm just playing. I just play. It's with a smile. If you say shit with a smile, does that like?
No, it's good.
Or we don't fuck with you.
Nah, we on money time today. We on money time, man. I'm gonna be 100. And one of the things that I love about you as an artist is your performances. It's a show. It's a real show. It's not like you just up there. This is my song. These are my lyrics. Just listen to what I got going on. No, you bring the crowd in. You draw them in. You even get involved with whatever venue you at, wherever it's at. If somebody's sitting on the side, yo, listen. You come sing right to their face. I wanted to know.
It's his level of disrespect I don't like.
You know
what I'm saying? Like, if you on your phone and I'm giving my heart, bitch, get off your phone. The fuck? Like, I'll be in your face. I dare you to swing. Like, what's up? What's shaking? You know?
Anywhere between 2 to like 4 minutes.
We only asking for about 5 minutes of your time, of your attention. You know, feel me? I know it only takes about 30 seconds to really grab somebody's attention. I know I grabbed your attention in the first 30 seconds when I told you shut the fuck up. Or I said something. You feel me? I know I grabbed you, so don't act funny. Don't be tired on my time.
That's a fact.
Feel me? You high. I get it.
Indeed.
I get it. But I fucks with her. Shout out to Shorty that was at the show.
Oh,
she was fucking. She was chilling though. She was just chilling. She was just watching. And then I like saw the video back. And like she was into it from the jump, and then she just got caught
up in the wave.
She got caught up, and she was like this. So I ran down on her ass, you know, and she loved every minute of it. I appreciate her. So shout outs to you if you following me and shit like that. Fucks with you.
Do you have like a? Can you think off the top of your head of a venue or a performance that just really stood out, or maybe one that just said, "Yo, I know that I got this shit. Like this is I can do this. This is my shit."
To be honest, I get that thought for like literally 30 seconds, bro. Like, and that's like as soon like I get that moment where I'm like first I'm nervous before I get on the stage, then after I'm nervous, it's like. It's like I'm not nervous no more. There's a job to do. Then after that job is done, I have to go outside and get some air. You feel me?
Got you.
But I only feel like that for like 30 seconds with any show. You feel me? Because every show is kind of a different vibe. Like sometimes I feel like I have a very, like I'm in tune sometimes. Sometimes I feel like I'm paying attention too much to the audience. Sometimes I feel like I'm in my own head and I'm not getting out my notes the way I'm supposed to, or getting out the bars where like I'm feeling like there's something wrong. I'm in my head too much, you know. So it's only for like 30 seconds. After that, it's like it never happened, and it's like shit. We gotta like, hopefully we get another fucking job. You know, like, hopefully we get another one after that. You think I did a good job? You know, like, I be asking him and shit. You know, like, if they did a good job, he was like, I'll tell you the truth later. You know, like,
Yeah,
she wants an immediate response, like, yo, as soon as she's done, how I do. It's like, I gotta take it in from me. I gotta process it. So that's why I always make sure, like, recording is a big thing with us. We have everything documented. You know what I'm saying? Since we legitimately linked up, I don't think it's a piece of Monty's life that she allows me to like record that I don't have in that phone or on a hard drive. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I mean, like we're gonna showcase the process seriously. Like we're gonna let artists know. Don't think this shit's overnight.
Right.
You know, we ain't do this shit overnight, cause. You know what I mean? A nigga that said he got it overnight, cool. I mean, it may seem like that because the record went boom.
Right.
But look at the nigga track record. He been outside for like 10, 15 years.
Working.
You know what I'm saying?
Working.
You know what I mean? But that moment of light
that
seems
window?
Like it just happened.
And this how long you gonna stay in the sky, nigga? Like, the window opens, little bird, and you could fly right now. You feel me? Like, you could get out the crib right now, little bird. Like, how far you gonna fly? And what did your mama teach you? Like, what did your owners teach you? You feel me? In your flight pattern, did they tell you to keep beating your wings? Did they tell you to soar? Did they tell you let the winds take you? Like, what happened? And after that, then you know how you gonna move, nigga. So
it's crucial to have a solid team and to not yes you to death. You know what I'm saying? Not send you out there thinking one way and not being prepared and not hitting you with the reality of what's going on. Even if you put out consistent fire, you might try something different, might try something new, it might not come out the way it should. You have to have that in your team and your foundation to let you know, listen, bro, I know what you're trying to do, but you know, it needs a little bit more work. Not, oh yeah, that's fire because the beat hot or whatever, or the, you know, you my mans and you gonna go. I'm gonna tell you yes because I want to still be in the train. I want to be a part of what's going on.
How you gonna win if a nigga kissing you to death?
That's what I'm.
If the shit is trash,
You
please
gotta
tell
take
me it's trash.
And that's what I admire about yourself.
It's a very
L
fine
as well.
line with artists though, because it be times like I be so gun ho about a line with mine. And I'm like, yo, bro, that word, bro. And she like, trust me. And I'm like, it don't sound right to me. But she like, nigga, your ears aren't the only ears in the world. Like, I know what I'm doing. So I gotta kind of know when to go hard on her and be like, nah, that shit is
like
really
Scotty
trash.
and Jordan.
Or I gotta be like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Take the ball, go off. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
You gotta
right.
trust Scotty with the ball sometimes, right?
That's a fact. That's a motherfucking fact.
So I'm learning how to dunk, but
So I'm about to switch the whole. We about to talk about fashion.
Hey, yo.
We about to talk about fashion. I love y'all swag, man. I'm gonna tell you, both of y'all. I already know.
I don't get dressed.
We listen.
this is called.
He being humble. No, but I'm gonna tell you.
We could break down the fabric.
We could break it down to size,
but I'm just
it's okay.
every time you have a lot of different looks. You know what I'm saying? As far as when you come to perform, it's you know what I mean? You never know what you're gonna get. True. That's what I like. You can't never say. I remember I went to a show. Maybe I think it was Karma Lounge. I don't know, but we met. But then I came. I didn't even know it was her one time. You know what I'm saying? She had like the shades, maybe, and a different dude going on.
Oh yeah, I'll fuck your life up. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, that ass. You know, I have you thinking out one thing and another. You know.
I would say, in my opinion, I think Monty is the perfect black canvas. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Not blank canvas. I mean, but the perfect black canvas. And I say that because, you know what I mean, dark is beautiful automatically, right? So let's just say that, you know what I'm saying?
Speak on it.
Chocolate sister, you know what I mean?
Speak on it.
But, you know, I truly feel that I feel like the elegance of black can just put anything, any color of it, and it's just gonna radiate. So we're saying that Monty is just so easy to dress up, dress down.
Right.
She can be elegant, she can be street, you know what I mean? She could be quirky, she could be bright, neon, you know what I'm saying? Her energy, is just endless, you know what I'm saying? Just like her ability in the studio. So it all complements itself, her music and her style. All I do is just try to help her direct it, you know what I'm saying?
And keep everything clean.
That's it.
Keep it.
So I'm the one that primps her, you know what I'm saying? When the thread is out of place, I'm the one brushing it, cutting it, cotton balls, I'm dusting it, shit like that, you know what I'm saying? I don't mind playing that role because
you got.
I'm so confident in me, just by myself, that any company around me, I just want everybody to look great as possible. Even right now, like if there was something on your thing, low key, I would just be like this, wow. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. I'm just
Thank you.
It's
know
the
what I mean?
OCD in him.
Probably. You know
Low
what I
key.
mean?
WAP right there. WAP.
Wow.
That's what's up.
Fashion.
Well, you
Fashion's
know,
the point.
I know where you from. You know what I'm saying? But my followers don't know. Can you please just put my people on to where you from?
Yo,
real
I'm
quick?
from East New York, Brooklyn. Originally, that's where everything transpired between Mom Deuce and me Padre. And now I grew up in the Star, and I went to school in Buffalo.
Okay.
So I'm just grown ass woman now.
Talking
But I'm in the
shit.
Star, and the Star vibes. I fucks with the Star, but it's East New York all the way.
No doubt.
Money from the East. Have you seen me do this? Boom, boom. I don't know. It's like an M and an E.
Yeah.
I like that.
MOGUl from the East, you heard?
Dope.
I like that. I like that.
Harry.
So being that you from Brooklyn, I mean, I like to ask everybody this question. People think they always gonna get the same answers, but who are some of your hip hop influences?
Everybody?
Everybody? How
you
about
like everybody?
let me break it
Wanna
down. Maybe
narrow
that
it
was a
down?
loaded. How about growing up?
Growing up, I would have to say I wasn't particularly just influenced by hip hop.
Okay.
Definitely R&B vibes. I've been singing
Yeah.
Mary J. Blige. I wouldn't,
okay.
I'm going down since I was like 3. I think like my mom was saying I've been singing that song since forever. So I would say that I'm heavily influenced through R&B.
Okay.
That's a fact. Are they coming in?
They good. Focus on.
Oh yeah, I can't. I'm bad
Nah,
multitasking.
you already listen. You already
Horrible at
said it.
multitasking.
East New
gentlemen.
York, Brooklyn. Look, you got the antennas up. I ain't
Cut
mad.
it. Yeah, I just personally, I just always had like an R&B vibe. Teddy Pendergrass.
Go ahead now. Come on.
Stop playing with me. Anita Baker.
Come on, no.
Shaka.
All right.
Freddie. Betty. You know what I'm saying? Freddie, Betty, everybody. That was my vibe. It was just that. R&B and soul. And then my mother introduced me, I think, to DMX or something like that. I feel like I've always listened to hip hop. I've always been a music vibe. There's always been a music since I was a freaking kid. Baby shit. You know what I'm saying? My father's always been in the industry. But my influences, like for real, is old school R&B, 70s, 80s,
Okay.
some 90s. Because I like Joe.
Oh, come on, man. Yeah.
Early 2000s Joe, too. More and more. That's my shit. Wait. That's my shit. But DMX is like one of the people I'm like heavily, I guess, influenced by,
Right.
energy wise, spirit wise.
I was gonna say when you
Just,
said DMX earlier, I could see like
Yeah, just the direction. You know what I'm saying?
controlling the crowd, and I could see that. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like it's a different type of, it's a God energy for me. So
Right.
I like people that are unapologetically involved with God through their music.
Mm,
You feel me? Like
that-
I like
yeah.
that shit. Like I like people that put it on their shoulders and still are human.
got you.
You feel me? Like I'm still me. Like I still curse you the fuck out. We can still get it shaken.
Indeed.
We can still smoke a blunt. We can
Indeed.
still drink. We can still chill. We can hang out. We can do all the regular human shit. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? If I see $5 in the street and a nigga just dropped it, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna give it to him. You feel me? I'm gonna take it as a blessing. I'm saying I'm a regular motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
God has made me want to do something that has something to do with more than myself.
Right.
You feel me? So it's like
I definitely
it's about
get you.
it's about the biggest picture. Fuck the big picture, the biggest picture. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? How do I pay the canvas with you all it, with you all it, with you all it, with you all it, with everybody
Like
all
it.
You know what I'm saying?
I like it.
So that's my vibe.
That's a whole that conglomerate of Anita Baker, DMX, and Mary J. Blige. That right
Could you
there is
imagine
sick.
a DMX
I got a
on Anita
boss.
Baker track? Could you imagine that? Could you imagine DMX on Anita Baker track? Could you imagine that? You don't want to see that. But it could happen because we got Money to MOGUl now.
That's a
You know what I'm saying?
motherfucking
It could
fact.
happen.
Yeah.
That's
you
a
feel me?
fact. So the reason why I automatically asked you about the hip hop influences, I did my little researchings and all of that. You know, I saw you get busy on the K Slay. No, if y'all guys don't know, Shay 45 K Slay. You was no.
All right, go ahead. Go.
Hold on.
Go ahead,
It's
go.
out there. I mean,
I'm fucking with y'all. I'm fucking with y'all. I'm fucking with y'all. I need to get it together.
freestyle game is elite, y'all. That's all I was gonna say. The freestyle game, you know, definitely alongside of the music and the artistry, to be able to freestyle is not easy. You know what I'm saying? A lot of rappers that write music and
A lot of grown men can't do it. I tell kids that can do it every time. Like when I teach the kids, I would say, like, let's say it's in transition. I'm working on, you know what I'm saying, working with kids in the future as well.
Okay.
Teaching them hip hop, teaching them how to rap. But I used to do that as well in the schools in East New York. And one of the things I used to show them, like anyone that would freestyle or would try to come off their brain with some shit, I'm like, you know, grown men can't do that, right? And that was like a huge to them. You know what I'm saying? They were able to like completely just boss themselves up and be like, you know, I'm gonna keep trying this.
Right.
I like this. I actually do like poetry. I actually do like music. I really love music, but I want to know why I like music. And do I want to put words together? You know? And I was able to pull that out of them, so I thought that was cool too. You know, to share with you guys.
That's what's
But
up.
yes.
See, I didn't know that. That's why we here,
Yo, she
man.
fights with me all the time, bro. All the time, bro.
Want to say it again?
She fights with me all the time.
Oh yeah, he's a genius.
My-
He's trying to
my
write.
idea-
He's starting to write.
No,
He's
she
starting
fight-
to write
Nah,
and
don't put
rap.
on me. You talking
Shut
about
up.
her.
He's starting to write
Put
and
it-
rap,
Nah,
right?
not
And he
writing and
sings.
rap. Nah,
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh, hold on.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, but it's we gonna keep it. We gonna keep it to
That's
this
on the down,
conversation.
down.
I don't know what she
We gonna
talking
keep it.
about.
Shut up.
I'm
We
a
gonna
stylist.
Cut it out.
I'm a
We gonna keep it to
fashionista.
this conversation. You feel me? He is extremely creatively inclined, right?
Oh.
Everything he touches
The
can
big
turn
word.
into gold. No, it's facts. You know what I'm saying? And he's working on it, especially like with the studio vibes and seeing how to work in the studio. But he be fronting. You feel me?
What I was gonna say
He be fronting.
what I was gonna say for Monty, was that I always battle with Monty about freestyling, right? Always battle about freestyling because I feel like I be getting your artists to hip when it comes to like doing interviews. Come
Right.
prepared, right? Come prepared, like come with a set 1632 that you memorize and that's your considered a freestyle, right?
Right.
Monty like fuck that, bro. Like I know I can rap, right? I can give niggas that, but it's like I'm gonna let the music touch my heart. We in the moment. What I give everybody is original for you. You know what I'm saying? So if you
Indeed.
really dissect my bars, once I do whatever I do on your show,
Right.
trust me, you're gonna catch gems. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't here to get in and give you 1,000 bars. I'm just here to leave a little bit of energy with you. And I was like, damn, like it makes sense. She right, but I just be wanting to be getting too sharp. But she like, oh listen, my path is gonna be my path, and when they see the backstory, they gonna appreciate everything I done gave them. You know what I'm saying?
R.I.P.
Indeed.
Chaz, you feel me? R.I.P. Chaz. That nigga told me, he said, yo, you gotta go in, like they shouldn't be able to find the same freestyle, the same bars on you twice. That's what he told me, and I felt like that shit really scared me.
Right.
Cause it's like, damn nigga, how much I gotta write? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck?
We could do 100 interviews. Think about it.
Yeah,
So
like you
100
think it's 100? It's just
Right,
a lot
right,
of fucking
right.
verses. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
But also, it's like giving somebody something that nobody else has. I think that's way more important than spitting to you what I gave 40 other niggas. You know what I'm
Gotcha.
saying? That's like a bitch fucking a nigga 40 times and then getting with fucking with 40 different niggas and then
Right.
getting with another nigga and saying, yo, this one right here, this sex I'm gonna give. It's about to be the best sex in the world, nigga. But it's the same sex you gave to those 40 niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to have the same experience with people. I want to have a different vibe. I want you to sometimes get a very serious me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I want you to get a very playful me. Sometimes I want you to get a charismatic me. Sometimes I want you to get a drunk me. I'm not drunk, but I'm just saying. You know,
No
like
doubt.
I want you to feel me as a human, bro. You feel me? And understand that as a human,
Right.
like just a regular person, you can be the shit. Because everybody that's the shit that you think is the shit is literally regular people.
Come on now.
Right.
We rounded down. She just
was a
dropped the gem right
I
there.
was shaking, big bro.
We rounding down on 1 minute. left. So I know you got some new projects going.
There's
I
1
know,
minute left?
The only 1 minute. It just flew right through, man. That's why
Wow.
we just flew right through it. Yeah. So first and foremost, I definitely want you to shout out your ads for everybody that's viewing, so they could get in tune.
Yo, my name is Monty the Mogul, MANITHEMOGUL. Monty the Mogul on all platforms, all streaming networks. I have 2 projects out, As Told by Monty and Most Wanted. The project is out. Those 2 projects are fucking flames. Go stream my shit. Don't play with me. I'm not faking the streams yet, but I will start, nigga. I will start, nigga. You feel me?
Monty,
But
what's
go
that
stream
video
my
out,
shit.
though?
Crush is out right now. Go to the link in my bio.
Indeed.
Right now, Crush is out. Hitting about 14,000. Shit going up. Movie about 26,000 K right now. We just sitting here just trying to give people an experience and a vibe and a story that y'all niggas can believe in. You know what I'm saying? This is real New York. This ain't no fake shit. This ain't no, none of this is fake. You feel me? This is all spirit. This is all God, nigga. And we know that. You understand? And facts. But I'm going to leave it at that because I know I'm chatting.
Thank you, Debonair.
You already
Thank
know.
you.
I
Thank you
appreciate
very
y'all
much
for
for having
pulling
us.
up. That's a motherfucking fact. This is one of my favorites right
He
here,
still
yo.
ain't roll up,
Hey,
cuz.
listen, we had to take care of some business.
Listen,
We
what happened behind the
about to
scenes,
roll
trust.
up now. Listen, you already know the plug this show, the Black Bruce Wayne, Chiba Gang, Pellegrino, Wise Guy, Hector, motherfucking building. Make sure you follow him. I'm gonna add him and Monty the Mogul. Oh my God, Monty the Mogul. Make sure if y'all in tune, stay in tune or get in tune.
Yo, Mav, say what's shaking before I end this live, man. Yo, Mav. Yo, say what's good. Say what's good. All right. We outside. Here goes my
Out, yeah.